Listen up, wake up, this is your broadcast. Tune into them vibes, we giving all that. You know school in session and we ain't giving no hall pass. So, wake up, this is your broadcast. Listen up, wake up, this is your broadcast.
It's No Advisory Podcast, and we back, man. It's the boy next door, the dude from school, the jerk at work, Patty.
It's your girl, Shabba.
Yeah, man, we in this motherfucker, man. We a little light team in this bitch, man. We the SWAT team today. We gonna hold that shit down as usual. We got a nice little guest that's gonna come on and talk to us later on. Brokeandabroadlife. Is that correct?
No, that's not correct.
Brokeandabroad.
Brokeandabroadlife. She is a travel blogger. She used to be a lawyer and all that, but now she travels and she writes about traveling to really expensive places on the low.
On the low.
Yeah.
She is a motherfucking living her best life. Sound like you would go from the lawyer to just all the way in. I was looking at the Breakfast Club interview with Will Smith. He talking about how he living his best life, being the person that he actually want to be instead of who he knows people want him to be. That
right.
So deep.
That was a really good interview.
What?
It was a good interview.
And she sound like she on that same wave.
The only issue that I have with all of this press that they've been doing for Bad Boys 3, it seems like anytime they sit down for an interview with Will Smith and Martin Lawrence, don't nobody pay Martin no attention.
Yeah, well, he really been. The funny thing is, I seen that interview, and then they had the same outfits on when he went to. I seen a Sneaker King joint going shopping with sneakers.
Right.
So evidently they left that shit
and went straight over there,
and they did that, and he was the same way. Like there was it was a Will Smith interview with Martin Lawrence.
Right? So I'm like, y'all gotta give Martin a little bit more respect now.
No, some niggas just like to be Robin. Everybody don't want to be Batman.
I guess.
You know what I'm saying? That's why, you give character. I mean, I'm sure they knew that from Jump Street. That's why Martin wasn't Mike Lowry. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, real talk.
Right.
Like, that nigga would have took that role. Shit. He was hot then, too. He had the show and everything like that. They would have damn sure gave him that role. So, nevertheless, we going to move to the first segment we always do, man, and most popular. I put a little jazz on that motherfucker. I put a little Rico Barrino on it. I'm going to tell you about my run-ins with Rico Barrino this motherfucking weekend a little bit later, but right after this.
But go off, bro.
Yeah.
I guess.
I'm going to go off later. I'm going to go off later on that shit, man. Shout out to C.O. McLean for getting me involved with this shit.
Oh, shout out. We didn't shout out anyone else. Shout out C.O. McLean. Yep. Shout out Ashby. She's on her way.
Merciless,
shout out P-Fine, Merciless, E-Class. Shout out K Digital, videographer out here working and shit. The nigga was here before me today. So
it's crazy.
This is crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah, shout out to him.
Like, the world is spinning. Australia burning, K Digital on time. This shit is crazy.
It has officially rained in Australia last time I heard, so that's a blessing.
That is definitely a blessing. I hope it rained enough, man. Because actually, ironically, the company that I work for has a major office in Sydney. So,
okay.
They said the air quality was so horrible,
right,
that they had to wear gas masks to work. That's crazy. Can you imagine?
Crazy. It's very scary. More power to them. I saw an article today that said that what's the guy? Crocodile Dundee guy?
Yeah.
What was his name? Irwin?
Yeah, Steve Irwin.
His family, they saved like hundreds of thousands of animals in Australia so far this year.
That he got the
bloodline. I guess, I don't know if it was his wife or I think it might have just been his kids. It's 3 of them though. Yeah, they went and saved all them animals. So I said, that's wonderful.
Thank God for they bloodline. They
right.
got a hell of a bloodline out there. The Irwins and shit. So anyway, we veered off the topic and shit. We back on the hot topics.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh, yeah, I was doing that, reading the hot topics. Start with some black excellence, of course. Akon. Did y'all hear about this? Akon City is being built in Senegal.
Yes, I heard of that.
Yeah, isn't that dope?
How much that take?
I don't know. It says it's officially underway. Akon has officially signed an agreement. Let's see. Taken to Instagram to make the announcement, Akon wrote, just finalizes the agreement for Akon City in Senegal. Looking forward to hosting you there in the future. So they started construction in March of, it looks like 2019. And stage 2 is going to be in 2025. It clearly takes mad long to build a city. It will be built on 2,000 acres of land that was gifted by Senegalese President Macky Sall, if I'm saying that correctly. And it's all renewable energy, which is amazing because I read another article. You know, if you just go on Google and you just find random articles, we emit like billions and billions of energy per second. The Earth is dying. Yeah. We are dying. Yeah, so we're dying. So shout out to Akon for building a city built from renewable energy. That's amazing. It's a real physical place and it's going to have a real airport. At this time, there's no official timeline showcasing the completion of the project, but it could take until the end of the decade into 2030. So I'm moving. In 2030.
You moving to Akon City?
I'm moving to Akon City.
Oh, shit.
If I don't go to Akon City, I'm going to go to Ghana or something. Man, but I am going back to Africa.
Rent going to be high as shit. First of all. Second of all, you go back, nigga, you ain't never been.
But that's where I know my bloodline is. I'm never doing ancestry and none of that shit.
Are you just going to go off the guess?
I'm pretty sure. I mean, my people from Jamaica, so I know we're very close to the motherland.
Yeah, that's where you need to go back to. To
Jamaica?
Yeah, Jamaica. Yeah.
Yes, I can go back to Africa.
Like, yeah, they're like, no.
There's too many hurricanes in Jamaica, child. I'm scary.
There's too many animals in Africa.
That's true, and big-ass bugs. You know you got to get all them shots and shit before you go, too.
Right.
That tells you a lot. You know, one of my mans from college, he went to Africa on the Peace Corps and came back. Well, not came back, but he got malaria while he was there. Almost died off a
fucking mosquito.
You don't have to say it like that.
I'm just saying, nigga.
Anyway, moving on.
Nigga almost died.
Anyway, moving on to Young Jock. So did y'all see the video where it looks like he was driving for Uber or Lyft or something like that?
Yeah, I seen the video.
Yes, and everybody was clowning him and all that.
Right.
So he explains now why he was driving for the rideshare app. Now, it wasn't Uber or Lyft. It's a rideshare app in Atlanta called Pull Up and Go. So that's clearly black owned. So that's wonderful. He was putting money back in some black person's pocket.
Right. And creating attention and awareness to it, right? Because if you wouldn't have did this, we wouldn't be talking
about it. Exactly. He said it's a fun way to make extra cash while also teaching kids all about earning an honest buck. So what people were thinking was that, you know, he was falling on hard times and all that, but he tells us that the side hustle is his way of teaching an important lesson to the next generation because he's been working with big brothers, big sisters of Metro Atlanta for years. And this is just another way to show them that they shouldn't be too ashamed or too prideful to try a new gig. Now, why anybody would be ashamed? I guess because it's Young Jock, so they thinking like he had too much money to do shit like that. But you can make really good money with them rideshare apps. Yeah. I don't think that there's anything wrong with anybody famous or whoever doing them.
No, I don't either. And I think, shout out to the boy for the support and everything like that, everything that he doing. Young Jock with. That's a slow ass motherfucking clap. God.
That's why we not supposed to even be using
one white girl say, woo, wow, wow.
Yeah, this boy is with that.
Shout out to Young Jock for supporting black businesses, black-owned busises.
And trying to teach the next generation. Right,
because everybody ain't going to be a motherfucking rap star. As you can see, it takes a lot to even stay relevant, okay, at the end of the day. This is what it is.
You have to do what you have to do. And, we're at a point now, I feel like I learned pretty late, but we're at a point now where we're learning that multiple streams of income is what gets you to wealth.
Right.
So these kids, y'all can go to college, y'all can do all of that you want to do. That's wonderful. But it's nothing wrong with doing something on the side to make extra money. That's all he was trying to teach. So shout out to Young Jock getting the shmoney. Also in great black news, Whitney Houston and the notorious B.I.G., Big Papa Baby, are among the inductees for the 2020 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Wow. So shout out to them.
Wow.
That's
rock
amazing.
And roll. You heard that, CEO McClain? You heard that? Biggie going to the Rock and
Roll Hall of Fame. Come on,
that's
my nigga.
What's up. That's Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Don't forget about my auntie Nippy as well. Whitney Houston. Nippy?
This is so crazy to me. I can see, I'm not hating. I can see Whitney, but I'm like, that's a whole nother genre. I wonder if that's good for us. Like, is that good for him?
What you mean?
Is it good for us to like be as hip hop artists in our own genre, be inducted into the Rock Hall of Fame? Like, is this setting the standard that if you do not, then you really have not made it yet? Like, is our genre awards not enough? Is what I'm saying. You don't see Hootie and the Blowfish. They'll get accepted into the country.
Mm-hmm. No, but I think that they might be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame too. I'm not sure, but the Rock and Roll that's a big accomplishment.
Yeah.
So I don't think that is something that how can I say? You know, it's a big accomplishment that doesn't overshadow any other. Is there any other award that you can get as a hip hop artist that's bigger than the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
That's my problem.
You see what I'm
with
saying?
It. That's what my problem with. Like, are they still just setting a bar to be okay? This is the bar you have to reach our bar to be considered great. You know,
no, I don't think so because I feel like there are plenty of people who have not been inducted as of yet that are still great. I mean, who have been inducted that are great? Of course, Tupac, NWA, Run DMC. Yeah, they've all been abducted, and we know that they're great. But would that take away the great? You know, Michael Jackson has to be in it. So who else is great that might not have been inducted? I don't know, but I don't think that you can't be great and not be inducted.
This is a great question for our listeners. If inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, does that and you are a rapper, does that make you automatically in the top 5, dead or alive?
No. That's not a fact.
No?
Mm-mm. Because the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame...
It's the highest. It's the highest.
I don't know if it's necessarily the highest, but I don't think that they can automatically put somebody in top 9 because everybody's top 5 is different, of course.
The
you know
people
that.
you said, though, are mostly in top 5s. You know, Pac, Biggie, you know.
Run DMC is in your top 5?
No. That's like group. Like, we like rappers. Like, what other rappers? Not NWA, but... You know, like let's say that Jay-Z were to get in it. Is he?
I'm pretty sure he is.
He is, yeah. Like Jay-Z is in it. Is Nas in it? Is, you know, people like that. Is Eminem in it?
I'm pretty sure Eminem is only because he's white.
So like it's like it really kind of sounds like the narrative becomes now. All right, if these are hip hop artists, this is the top honor that you can achieve. Then, you know. It's hard to argue against those.
I don't know if that's the top honor. I don't think you think that rappers, when they start getting all the awards and all that they say, I want to get inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
I think the smart ones do. I think the smart ones say that's the ultimate acknowledgement of transcendence.
So currently it's only 6 acts. Okay, I have it right here. Thank you, sis. Ash B in the building, y'all.
Ash B! Come on, B!
So, you know, it's kind of exclusive. So it might be a big deal because it's only 6 acts as of now that have been inducted, which is Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5, Run DMC, the Beastie Boys, and Public Enemy, NWA, and Tupac Shakur.
Wow.
So it's kind of exclusive. Maybe it is a big deal.
Shit.
Because I thought it was way more people than this.
Yeah. That's just what you Google. Black people?
No.
Black people that's in the Rock Hall of Fame.
I Googled to see if Jay-Z was in it. He's not. He's in the Songwriters Hall of Fame.
Wow.
And so it's one of the articles that came up as I was scrolling down.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Anyway. That's big.
Yeah. So I guess it's a pretty big deal. We have to give it more credit than I guess than what we're giving it now. We're making it seem like it's small, but actually it's pretty huge.
That shit is pretty huge. Shout out to Biggie and Whitney.
And Whitney, word. Much deserved. Much deserved.
I'm surprised like Whitney just now made it. I mean, white folk been loved her. I thought when she crossed over to that movie with Kevin Costner, that was a lock. Thought it was a lock. I mean.
Well, since you brought up white people, let's go ahead and get into their shit.
Sure.
Start off with my man Andy. Y'all remember Andy from Fyre Fest?
From Fyre Fest? What?
You remember Andy that said he had to do what he had to do to make sure? Why did he suck? Why did he volunteer to? Come on, sis. Because you know I don't want to. Come on now. This ain't even my forte.
Yes.
Andy was trying to get water to the Fyre Fest. Hey, y'all. Y'all remember it was this big whole thing where they couldn't get the water to the Fyre Fest.
Right.
And so when Andy got the call and they was like, well, Andy, we might need you to go to the border and get the water for us.
Go ahead, sit down.
But here's the gotcha. I could spill tea while in the process. Okay. Here's the got you. We might need you to give a little favor for this water.
Right.
To get the water across. It might include you sucking dick.
What?
It might include you getting it in the ass. We don't know. Either way, we need that water. So Andy said, I showered.
Okay. He got some mouthwash.
Okay. And I was prepared to get the water to Fyre Fest because we had been working on this project all summer and damn it was going to happen. Well, we all know what ended up happening with Fyre Fest.
Right.
Luckily for Andy, they went ahead and gave him the water. But now the form of payment that people are suggesting, like Duke, Energy, do y'all accept Visa, MasterCard, or Andy?
Okay.
Can we give you this Andy?
What's up?
Wow.
So, because of his due diligence.
Oh, wow.
You know, he has now
Go, Andy.
where am I going? Da, 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 da. All of this is a lot of talking, a lot of talk. Okay, here it is. Now, a year after the release of the Fyre Fest documentary, after we found out about all of this true tea.
Got you choking.
Damn.
Look, Andy, damn.
Shit.
And it's very rare I get it. The cat catches her damn mouth.
Pass the Dutchie.
I'm dying.
Yeah. Look, Andy getting deals and shit.
Right, okay. Y'all wasn't gonna pat me on the back or nothing.
No,
Niggas
I didn't
sitting
need- I
behind me.
didn't need-
I'm
I didn't
dying.
We just pray you make it.
Okay, y'all still looking.
I thought it was a nostalgic
Like, you gonna
reaction.
spill the tea or no?
I'm still
Hold on,
dying.
hold on,
Hello.
Why you gotta tilt your head back?
Hey,
Fuck y'all.
Yo, you need some water
My
in
eyes
this bitch.
watering and shit.
No, I thought
Give
you
her
was
some water.
I thought it was a reaction because
y'all.
you was talking about niggas
No.
sucking dick, and I thought
My
a
spit
deep
went
throat
down the
reaction
wrong way.
started. Okay.
First of all, I don't have. Nope, it don't even matter.
Yeah.
Say that for episode 169.
Okay, it don't even matter. You tried to set me up just now.
He did.
Anyway,
He did.
a year, and we're gonna cut all that out. But yeah, a year after the release of the documentary, popular water brand Evian, you know that good Evian water too. Evian is good
water.
as fuck. They're repaying Andy for his heroic efforts. It's now see,
It's heroic.
Hold on, let me finish reading this so I can go in real quick.
I know what you going. Go ahead, sis.
The brand is honoring Andy with his very own custom Evian water bottle with the slogan, "So good, you do anything for it." I know that's
Wow.
right. Because the water is good.
Water is.
But what's some
It feels good
bullshit?
going down your throat.
It's very smooth. But what's some bullshit is Andy is
Speak on
heroic.
it. Speak on
A
it, sis.
man is heroic. A homosexual man is heroic.
Shy, if I had been at the border talking about I'll suck the dick to get the water over here, I'd have been every hoe,
The
every
hoes is
whore.
at the borders
No, you
trying to
won't.
get water
No,
for
you won't.
like trying to give head
No,
to
you
get
won't.
some water.
No,
That's
you
what
won't.
these hoes is out here doing.
I'm gonna tell you
That's
honestly,
exactly what
you
would
wouldn't
have
even
happened.
made the news.
That's a fact too.
This
This is true. This is very true.
Nobody
That's
would
a
have
fact,
known
too.
about that. That would have went down. First of all, it would have went down.
So
And
fuck the world and society with y'all double ass standards.
Andy, because Andy want to suck dick, you a hero. That's it. I mean,
Because he's a
that's
white homosexual male. That's all.
You know, you just gotta embrace that.
Just
Right now,
celebrate
that's
it.
the wave, man. Embracing your LGBT shit. I got a little bit of that sprinkled in my petty perspectives in there with this Aaron Hernandez shit. Everybody wanna,
OMG, I just watched that
Yeah.
Netflix.
Where is it? Is it on Netflix?
Yes,
Because
that's
everybody's
right.
talking about it. I
We'll-
still haven't watched it.
we'll move on.
I heard
Is
that
that-
his girl is a rider or something.
Definitely a rider.
Okay.
Hot topic. That's
Or
it.
is she stupid?
It's not in there, no.
Oh, okay.
So that's something that you can talk
Yeah.
about because
cool.
yeah.
No. So you got
Ash B is here. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Complete it.
Carry on. Carry on.
Right.
since you're
Oh,
so
well, I don't
precious.
know where y'all had. Did y'all already
We
cover
didn't
everything?
talk about two things. We didn't talk about Trump or Jeffrey Epstein.
Oh, well, I'd rather talk. Well, you're going to get into that in petty perspectives. I can't wait for that because I really just watched that Aaron Hernandez
Yeah, okay.
documentary and that shit was crazy.
I
was
still
wild.
haven't watched it.
Anyway.
Go ahead, put
It
me
was
on.
crazy.
And you know I pay for Netflix every month and do not use it.
Oh, wow. Do you spread the wealth? Do you let other people use your
I don't.
Oh, she's selfish to the above.
Nobody ever asked.
That account just sitting there, ain't got no favorites on
None
it,
of it.
ain't shit
Except
on
The
the
Office.
list.
Y'all know The Office is my favorite show. One of my top
I
5
love
favorite
The
shows.
Office.
That's it.
Well, anyhow, everybody had been complaining about there being a surviving R. Kelly, being a survivor. They went in on R. Kelly. They had a part 2 of his part 1 documentary. Ain't that some shit? How y'all gonna have a part 2 to the damn documentary? And it was just the same old shit.
They gonna make sure this nigga go down. Like that nigga. We
I mean, he
don't want
deserves
your ass to be out.
He
on
had
the
his
streets.
little children's sister wives fighting on social media and shit. He deserved it.
Oh gosh, I ain't
That
even-
shit was hilarious.
Yeah, it was. I was gonna post the Joycelyn's mugshot in the talk about
Yeah,
that, but
we
I'm
ain't
over
gonna
talking
give it no more
Yeah,
light.
I'm so
Right.
sick of them bitches. Oh my gosh, I was like, you know what? I don't even want to talk about them. Anyway, so Jeffrey Epstein, whatever the fuck, he's getting his own documentary on Lifetime. They announced they're doing a 4-part Surviving Jeffrey Epstein documentary. So many have been very critical of Lifetime for the network's initial and second parts of its award-winning documentary Surviving R. Kelly because they felt there was no other man with similar skeletons in their closets that should also be spotlighted. Well, Lifetime must have been listening because Complex reports that Surviving Jeffrey Epstein is on the way.
Yes.
And there's so many motherfuckers that need a surviving story. Like, it's unbelievable. But
Right.
they're not finna touch touch that Weinstein.
Yeah, they're not gonna touch him.
They're not finna touch him. He got his hands in everybody's pockets.
Right.
Like, he will cut your fucking check off.
But then that's what. But the thing with Jeffrey Epstein, because he's the one that everybody keeps saying that he didn't kill himself, right? That's the one that they found dead and all that by suicide, allegedly. It's too many people tied up in his shit too. So I don't know how this documentary is going to go, because remember, he had evidence that it was a lot of celebrities sleeping with these kids that he was sex trafficking. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know how they're going to get so many people to participate. You know what I'm saying? So then how... ain't no tea like black people tea. R. Kelly shit, it was a very sad story, but the first episode, we was like, bitch.
Yeah.
But you know another thing?
Jeffrey Epstein ain't gonna give us that.
Nah.
And it was so many people willing to come forward with the R. Kelly thing. Like, motherfuckers was singing like fucking free cage. Yeah, they couldn't wait.
They don't do that.
Jeffrey Epstein, he was like, I'll take my money, raise my kids in the suburb and be good.
Exactly. So I don't know how this ain't gonna
It's gonna be
real.
bitches behind damn gray screens on this shit. Like,
a whole screen blur. I don't want no evidence of me having any part of this. Whereas us,
yes, I got a photo spread in Essence.
Hey, they're gonna have a voice joint.
and you could tell it's a bitch.
From school, I caught an Uber.
Had a regular occurrence at the local recreational park we used to meet at.
We don't know if these is men, women, or what.
What? Right.
But, yeah, so this, you already know. They finna sugarcoat the hell out this shit, because God forbid anybody else's dirty ass hands get shown.
Well,
Exactly.
they chasing views. That's really what it is. That's chasing
all
the
it
views.
is.
If you can attach that to something, you can be the first to do it. That's what they're doing. That's the strategy. They're being the first to do it. That's how they're gonna get that attention to it. Ain't nobody goddamn fooled by this shit.
Hell no.
Ain't nobody
At all.
fooled by this shit. Anyway,
Yeah,
be right out.
What kind of accent is that? Did y'all talk? What did y'all?
The only last one was Trump.
Y'all talked about Young Jock already?
We did, yes.
I thought that was funny.
We got Jock.
I thought that was funny.
Trump shit.
Yeah, Trump
Speaking
shit.
of Trump shit, segueing into it while you get it up. I mean, them niggas did the get the gat challenge at the White House, LSU.
Who was that lady?
The LSU,
She killed it though.
Yo.
A little bit.
Kill it.
she had me like, I'm like, oh, that bitch sexy.
No,
Here you
see,
go.
here you
No,
go.
it's
You always
something
gotta
about
go left.
no, it's something about a straight and narrow white woman doing a black dance to a black song. It's something about
To
that
a
shit.
black man, because I was like, this bitch. It was cute or whatever.
She threw that little ass on the one boy on the line on the wide receiver dude. I thought the shit was cool.
I bet you
really
did. I bet you did. This
that
close
has
to
happen.
Black History Month. I bet you did.
That don't matter how close it is. Shit.
Anyways, ABC News reports the House voted early this afternoon, this was a couple days ago, to formally send the impeachment charges against Trump to the Senate, which marks the beginnings of his presidential impeachment trial. The House resolution appointed 7 managers named by the House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, who acted as the prosecutors presenting to the Democrats the case against Trump. The vote was 228 to 193, and there were about 140 members of the public watching from their galleries. Like, that's something that I'm really not interested in to watch, because y'all know that shit was probably boring as hell. But this whole impeachment process is just interesting to me because, first of all, the general public could care 2 shits less.
Obviously, because this is not something that's as front street as I feel like it should be.
It should be, because it's
not
big.
like how it was like when Clinton was getting impeached.
Oh,
That shit
girl.
seemed like it was everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
We ain't had shit going on back then.
That's true. I mean, and
No, the fuck
social
we did.
we had, but it was no social media and all that
yeah.
wasn't happening at
Yeah.
the time. So, we didn't have DVR and all that shit like how we
You
do
missed
now.
the news,
And
you missed
streaming
that shit.
services, we ain't have all that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So
But the shit was on everything national media.
it was right, and it doesn't seem like this is my I don't know. Like, I don't know. Y'all probably talked about this when it first came up, and maybe I wasn't here. But what is everyone's stance on this whole impeachment situation for real?
I think they know the play. I think the reason why it's not as widely covered as you would think it would be. It is widely covered, but it's not as heavily like, everything is on everything because I think media, we're a lot smarter now to where we know what the play is after this, and nobody wants to really put in too much on him being impeached, and then he wiggled his way out, and then it's like you were too heavily on him being impeached. Look what Fox did, look what CNN did, and then they didn't know that he had a way to wiggle his way out, and there has been some leakage of information of how he cannot totally be impeached.
That's the way how news is being presented to me, as I'm receiving it, is y'all can go through all this all y'all want. If he doesn't, it's the way he comes off, and his administration is, if he does not want to leave, he's not going to. And there's nothing that we as the general public can do about it. Is how it comes off to me. And even if he does get impeached, we have to think about his replacement. It will be Mike Pence, and nobody...
Literally the leader of the Klan.
You know what I'm saying? We don't want him in office.
Nope.
And then we don't have any Democratic nominees that look like they can even beat him.
Right.
So it's like at this point, me moving to Ghana and shit, you think it's a lie.
Yeah, you ain't moving no goddamn Akon.
I would have to, because I don't know where the United States is going. How it doesn't
I don't believe
seem
we're moving in the same direction.
I don't think we're moving in the same direction.
You tell your job when you're getting ready.
Right, when you're getting ready to
or when
quit.
your job tell you when they're getting ready to fire you.
Because it's a lot of, when I'm thinking about even my life personally, right? And just the people around me. When I'm thinking of, I'm trying to buy a house this year and all that. But even if I don't buy a house, I'm noticing how housing, rent, and all that is going up while nobody's pay is going up. That's something that needs to be talked about. Healthcare is high as hell. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people that can't even afford it. Right. So I know people that haven't gone to the doctors in years just because healthcare is too fucking high. And we're young and need to, you know what I'm saying? Like, just little things like that.
And it's just like, for me, I don't know what I was watching. This was about 6-7 years ago. They were just talking about how there's not going to, in 10 years, there's not going to be no middle class. It's going to be the rich and the poor.
And that's it. And that's what it seems like we are.
And that's where it seems like we are. The way that things are increasing, pay isn't increasing. So they almost expect you to do something strange for some change. You're going to have to, at the end of the day, you're going to end up either dead or in jail by just trying to make a standard living.
And you know what's so crazy? You saying doing something strange for some change. That's where, people, we've been making fun of these sex workers and stuff, but it's way more prevalent now.
Absolutely.
OnlyFans and all that is only popping because people don't have no other way to make money. So you might as well show some city, jerk off in front of a camera, and get a couple of dollars thrown your way.
People are fucking money now. People are literally fucking coin. They're trafficking people and getting money off of it. Like, people have become fucking commerce at this point.
That's how desperate. It's not that trafficking hasn't been going on
for
however long, but
it's how it's so big now. It's because motherfuckers this is their living.
You know what it is? It's become a feasible alternative,
right,
to making money based on what is available in the marketplace. Like, if you're not a recruiter, or you don't have some special skill set, or you're not willing to drive 80 hours over the road in a truck,
right?
It's hard for you to make a 6-figure income if you don't want to be in the sales, if you don't have like a sales mentality or something like that.
Or an entrepreneur, really.
Yeah,
and they're like, what?
And you're still going to work tireless hours
to be an entrepreneur at this point. Facts.
In fucking San Francisco, I think they said that you're below the poverty line if you make less than $90,000. In San Francisco, the cost of living in San Francisco is so high that you're below the poverty line if you can qualify for food stamps. But you got to think their minimum wage is probably, not their minimum wage, but you could probably get a job and you're getting paid here.
In the 20s.
Yeah, right away, right off top. But it's just like, what the fuck? It doesn't matter if your rent is $2,500 a month.
And that's a studio apartment.
And that's a studio apartment in San Francisco. You're not getting much.
It's houses that's $200,000 in Charlotte. That's $1 million. In other places. Yeah. So.
That's why a lot of niggas gay out there, man. You gotta get down roommate. You gotta get down, get intimate with a nigga and count on a nigga income.
We started off as roommates, then bam.
Yeah, nigga.
The day his dick was in my ass.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
It's been little days, the days passed, and this little sugar daddy's looking a little more appealing. Like, don't unhand me.
Unhand me.
Jive turkey.
I need the coin.
Let me say, I'm not even gonna put whichever one of my friends, like her, I'm not gonna say who it is, her name or nothing like that. But she damn sure got $700 just to touch it.
Just to touch it?
Just to touch it. She
must
ain't
be
even fucking
old.
yet. He was old. He was
Oh,
old.
wow.
But
Oh,
she
he
got
don't need
700.
much.
He don't need too much. But she got that. I said,
She did
damn.
more than goddamn
700.
touch it.
No,
she
she
sucked the
didn't.
dick, but she told you she just touched
No,
it.
she
But you got to think about it. You meet the right old guy.
They just be wanting some
literally be wanting
company.
the bare minimum. And maybe, can you make me oatmeal in the morning?
Okay.
Like, that's more than I
And they'll
can
give you
ever.
$1,200. Nigga, that's my rent. Let's get it.
That's a shame. It is
They
a
get
market for
retirement
that.
and Social Security. They
It's a
good.
market for that because motherfuckers is giving up on love. They just want to pay for some good company and take your negativity. Leave that shit
Niggas
over
have
here.
given and I think that's the fault of social media. People have definitely started giving up on love. And I just take the bread. What's up?
Yep. For real. That's crazy.
Money makes me come.
Well-
Okay.
I'm gonna let you take it out, Ashby.
Well,
You can do
yeah,
it.
no, that wraps up Hot Topics then. Make sure y'all follow.
Oh, he did it. He did it
That's
real
why
good earlier.
I said you
He
gonna
did.
do it this time.
What?
Yeah, I got it. I had
she
you.
did it.
Oh,
She
okay.
did it.
Yeah.
Yep. It's no
I ain't been
advisory.
working on my vocals, so I couldn't really do it just now.
It's all good.
But yeah, follow our IG, No Advisory Podcast, and our YouTube page. And yeah, that wraps up Hot Topics.
That is it. And we'll be back with Broken Abroad.
Life.
She wanna fuck with a real nigga that's getting paid. She wanna fuck with a real nigga that's not a lame. She wanna fuck with a real nigga that does his thing. So come and fuck with a real nigga. Let's change the game. She wanna fuck with a real nigga that's getting paid. She wanna fuck with a real nigga that's not a lame. She wanna fuck with a real nigga that does his thing. So come and fuck with a real nigga. Let's change the game. She wanna fuck with them trill niggas. Only real niggas in the field with the steel nigga. I'm a real nigga. Hit the block, then I build nigga to make a meal nigga. Hit the club, throwing ones. That's just how I feel nigga. Shorty on the pill nigga. She want me to kill nigga. She gon' ride this hill nigga. This not Jack and Jill nigga. I go deep. She like damn you gotta chill nigga. IOD. She can't handle all this real nigga. I'm a beast. Kill that pussy then I pill nigga. Treat him how I wanna treat him. I'm a ill nigga. I ain't even wanna slay, but that Toto on it, mate. Put that Toto on the plate. You could bring another plate. She just tryna be my bae. Treat the other one like steak. Tryna make a triple plate. I could triple double cake. I get Wildy Nelson bake, and that's word to say to me. I just make the paper spray. I just make the paper. She wanna fuck with a real nigga that's getting paid. She wanna fuck with a real nigga that's not a lame. She wanna fuck with a real nigga that does his thing. So come and fuck with a real nigga. Let's change the game. She wanna fuck with a real nigga that's getting paid. She wanna fuck with a real nigga that's not a lame. She wanna fuck with a real nigga that does his thing. So come and fuck with a real nigga. Let's change the game. Put that ass in my face. Shake that ass like it's a race. I need fast, I need pace. Sig bank, I'm like Chase. She wanna bite, she wanna taste. She wanna fuck, she wanna date. She wanna cut, I'm about to scrape. Rub on the butt, then I go ape. Rip the pussy, now I need some tape. Get more cake than an easy bake. Fuck ones, got M's to make. Fuck tools, gotta triple my rank. Quadruple my landscape. Quintuple my fan base. Your career need band-aids. Counting in my hand, eight. True hunters looking like a lake. Your cash is on delay. My cash is on display. I'll make it go spray. I'm a kill, I'm a slay. Her gushy is grade A. Even catch her eat my babies while I'm smoking on the KK. Every day is a payday. Everyone was a naysay. Now I'm starting on the daily. Now they wanna be friend mate. Now I keep the same energy. Now niggas ain't phasing me. I'm ducking all the fakery. I'm getting to the cakery. She wanna fuck with a real nigga that's getting paid. She wanna fuck with a real nigga that's not a lame. She wanna fuck with a real nigga that does his thing. So come and fuck with a real nigga. Let's change the game. She wanna fuck.
It's Petty P with No Advisory Podcast. How you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
All right. We very well. I'm here with my esteemed colleagues.
Ashby.
And your girl Shy Bugs. We are so sorry. We over here talking because
was
nobody
in full-
told us
Yeah, no, we
that
told
we
you.
already started recording.
No, we told you. You just weren't paying attention.
Hey girl, hey. right, Miss Deanna, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
Thank you so much for kicking it with us today. So I'm not sure if you're familiar with No Advisory, but we're just gonna get straight into it. Hopefully we don't.
Hopefully we don't embarrass you with our questions.
Exactly. Right. We're just gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, that's
all
it.
right. So just let the people know who you are, where you from, and what the fuck you do.
So I'm Deanna. I'm from Charlotte, born and raised. I know that's rare, but yes, I'm one of them. And I am a writer. I'm an attorney and a traveler. So yeah.
Yes, awesome. I actually came across you or became familiar with you because I get the emails from Travel Noir. Mm-hmm. And there was I don't know which, I think I was reading something about the Maldives, or am I saying it right? Maldives? Either way, and you were on there and just talking about your experience and everything where you went, and it said, like you said, that you were a lawyer and everything, and you ended up teaching where in Asia, right?
Yes, South Korea.
Before you started doing your travel blog and things. So tell us a little bit about yourself. Like, you studied law and then now you're doing something a little different. So how did you get to where you are now?
Well, I was practicing law here in Charlotte for like the last 7 years. So I graduated from North Carolina Central School of Law. So big up, Eagle Pride. Graduated in 2010 from law school. Got right into practicing after passing the bar. And then I just found that like I was burned out. Like, I was a criminal defense attorney, so I was dealing with Charlotte's finest.
Oh goodness.
It was a cool job, defending people. It's a whole different ball game, but I always knew that I had this love for travel, and it was near and dear to my heart. And I wanted to find a way where I could travel but still make money.
Right.
So reached out to a few friends that I knew who had pretty much made the decision to move abroad and teach English in Asia. The only difference was most of them did it right after college. So I was like, here I am, this person. I've been practicing law for 7 years. What do I look like just quitting my job to move to Asia to teach kids English? But just like after doing the research, just talking to other people who had done it, watching, YouTube videos of people who were already there, I just knew it was for me. So I applied to a program through a university that is based in Korea, but they kind of have like people on the ground here in the United States. And I got accepted. The company, they do everything for you as far as like your visa, setting up, all that kind of stuff. And I went in July of 2017. And I loved every minute of it. My apartment was paid for, my health insurance was paid for, my utilities were paid for. I still got a check every month. So I lived my best life for a year in Korea. Traveled to 8 countries within that year, awesome. Including the Maldives. And then right before I left, I actually got the position. So I am the senior writer of Travel Noir.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I do actually write for them as a job. They just happen to do like a separate guide. They let me do a separate guide for the app.
Gotcha.
Or whatever.
Okay.
So that's where I am now.
That's wild.
That's awesome.
So what did your parents say about you going from North Durham to North Korea? I mean, that's a hell of an adjustment.
Of course, my mom, she was skeptical because everybody thinks like, oh my God, Korea. So they automatically think
you're gonna die.
North Korea.
Right.
Yeah, so they think North Korea where, Americans typically don't travel,
right.
But I wasn't in North Korea. I was in South Korea.
South side.
South Korea is a whole different ball game. It's literally like, if you go to Seoul, which is the capital city, the main city, it's literally like New York, like just a big New York. That's it. Just in Korean.
Okay.
But it's super cool, super fun. They have bars, clubs, sneaker culture, everything we have here times 10 pretty much.
I know their Hyundai game is on fleek.
Okay, sir. That's what I was interested in. Like, I don't know if you went over there because my thing is, what are the boys like? What is the dating like over there? I know you went over there for other things, but was there did you meet anybody? Did you see any type of potentials? Like what's that scene like?
People use obviously, there. So as far as you wanting a black guy, I mean, I try to talk to somebody that's in the military, which you just don't really know if they're married or not.
Right, okay, because you know military
so we
people
can
get
deal with
married immediately.
Look, we
okay.
can deal with that in the States. So.
Right.
Yeah, because most of them, like, so the rule is, like, if you sign on to move overseas for 1 year, you can't bring your family. So most of them sign on for that 1 year to get it over with a whole wife and kids, back at home.
Right.
So, they try to come overseas and live their best life.
Exactly.
Selling their royal oats and shit.
Exactly. And then Korean guys, for a black girl, it's not really the wave. I mean, there are some been, lucky soulmate in a Korean man. Like there's this one chick, she's super dope. Her name's Jessica Frye, but she has a hair supply store, a restaurant, a jazz lounge, like all that now in Korea because she married a Korean guy.
And he had the coin, right? Because
Yeah.
they do have the coin.
Jessica
So
was down
she's
there
like
working.
doing it big over there. But other than that, I mean,
Hair
she's just
store.
really hanging. Yeah,
Right.
She's doing the thing over there. Yeah.
How surprising.
It's
So you
needed
said-
though, because there's more black people over there than you think, and then of course the military. So she has her shops and all her businesses like right in the area where the military bases are.
I can only imagine she's doing well.
Thriving. Right,
Yeah,
she's
she's
definitely
doing well.
thriving.
Exactly.
That's what's up.
She had a nice little list.
So you went to Korea, you taught, and you traveled while you were there as well, which was you traveled to 8 different countries within that year?
Yes. So within that 6 months, or I said 6 months, within that year that I was in South Korea, yes, I traveled to 8 countries. So luckily, unlike America, foreign countries, they get a lot of vacation time. And when I say vacation time, it's not like a day off. You get like a week off, 5 days, 10 days. So, I use my vacation breaks to the best of my ability.
Absolutely.
And then, of course, being over there, the flights are so much cheaper. So I literally went everywhere. I went to Thailand, Vietnam, Cambodia, the Maldives, Tokyo, Japan, Hong Kong. I'm missing some Malaysia. I mean, you name it. Like I've probably touched it all over there in Asia.
That's so. How do you teach someone, even with you having your blog and everything? How do you teach an average American worker how they can travel so extensively on a budget?
So there are flight deals. So I don't think a lot of people realize that. So that's kind of where I got my start in, I guess, travel blogging. So my very first deal that I came across, and it was literally just seeing somebody else post it and taking a risk on my own. But it was, I think, Christmas 2013. There was this insane deal from New York to Dubai for $187 round trip.
$187?
Yes. And so I bought it. I bought it for like me, and 2 of my cousins. And we went. It was a legit flight. It was on Etihad, which is like the competitor of Emirates, which Emirates is like probably the #1 airline in the world. And they're based in like the Middle East. But so I bought the flight. Everybody was like, "Oh my God, you're gonna be on Soul Plane or something like that." But I was like, no, it's a legit flight. Of course, I'm not in first class. Like I was in economy, but it still was a comfortable ride. And I don't think we really had any layovers, or if we did, well, from New York.
How long was the flight?
If we did it, I don't remember, maybe like 9 or 10 hours, something like that. Yeah. So that was probably like my first long plane ride, other than like Europe or something like that. So after I saw that flight deals were a thing, I was like, okay, like now I know, you don't have to be rich to travel. Now, if you want to go out there and ball out, that's a different story. But as far as getting there, it doesn't have to be expensive. So there are websites that literally post these deals all day, every day, like nonstop around the clock.
Got my pen ready. Go ahead and run it down.
So my favorite, so the #1 site that I use is called Secret Flying. So secret, like you're telling a secret, flying, .com. So all one word, secretflying.com. And when you get on the site, you can filter it for USA flights, because they post flights for like all over the world. So it could be like a flight from like Australia to Europe or something like that. But you can filter it just to show you flights around the United States. So sometimes you'll get Charlotte flights, but I'll be honest, Charlotte itself doesn't come up a lot. But what I advise people to do is to look for like New York or Atlanta or even DC, because it's super cheap to get to those bigger cities from Charlotte.
Right.
And then once you buy the flight deal, it's worth it. It's still cheaper than flying from Charlotte to buy the two flights together. So typically I'll just, buy the flight deal as soon as I see it, if it's somewhere that I really want to go, because the thing about flight deals, they're only around for about 24 to 48 hours. So it's not one of those things where you can be like, oh, let me call my friends. Okay, can you get off on this day?
Right.
Like, it's literally like you kind of got to have like a little travel stash already kind of together for you and your crew or whoever. And y'all have to kind of be ready to know, like, are we looking for flights to Paris, we're looking for flights to blah, 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 so that when they come up, like, you're ready to hit that button.
Right.
And so that's just, what I do. Obviously now, as, being somebody that works for Travel Noir, I don't really have to pay for a lot of my travel anymore, thank God. But, when I do travel for myself, I still use flight deals, like, hands down.
That's the only website you're going to relinquish.
Oh, sorry. So Secret Flying is probably number one. Number two, they who post probably the next, I guess, fair amount of Charlotte deals would be Fair Deal Alert. So it's FAREDEALALERT. So fairdealalert.com is all one word. And for that one, again, same way as Secret Flying, but this one you can actually filter it by Charlotte. And so they'll, tell you like cheap deals from Charlotte to wherever around the world. Another one is theflightdeal.com, all one word, THEFLIGHTDEAL.com, all one word. Same way, they don't really post Charlotte flights, but it's tons of New York and stuff like that. And then the last one is airfarespot.com. So AIRFARESPOT.com, airfarespot.com, all one word. And they too post a lot of Charlotte deals.
You got niggas in here taking notes.
Got them all.
Okay.
Guess
We
what?
got them all.
We about to go somewhere. And that's what. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It's okay. So you can actually like put in your email address to have them send like their little daily newsletter to you. But I don't do that. I mean, I do, but I also make it a habit. Like if I'm looking to go somewhere to just kind of check the site, maybe like every few hours, because literally stuff pops up, and by the time the daily blast comes to your newsletter, to your email, it's gone.
The deal is going already. Exactly.
Exactly. Yeah.
Do you find it easier? Because one thing about traveling, especially when you're trying to travel with people, like getting everybody together, nobody has time for that. When it's time for payments, everybody got this. Do you find it easy? Do you do a lot of traveling alone, or do you have a lot of your friends travel with you? And if you do travel alone, what tips do you have for the lady who will be traveling alone?
Sure. So I would say 90% of my trips, I travel solo. Whether it's work or, personal trips.
Right.
I do have a small travel crew, shout out to them. So when we all can get off on the same time, we do tend to buy the same deals or something like that. But I just personally prefer solo travel. I'm an only child, so I'm used to being by myself. And I'm just kind of one of those people that, after so much time of being around people, I have to have that time to decompress and, be alone. But as far as solo travel, it's really one of those things. I tell people to test the waters a little bit. So what I mean by that is, maybe start with like a little daycation or staycation in your own city. So if like you live in Charlotte or you live in Atlanta or wherever, like book a hotel room for like a night on a Friday, at a hotel, take yourself to dinner and then go to your hotel and see if you enjoy being by yourself. Because if you're one of those people who's like, ooh, I just feel weird, then it's kind of a waste of money to go somewhere by yourself.
Right.
If you already know, like, oh yeah, I definitely can, take myself to the movies, whatever, I don't mind it, then yeah, I say go for it. The Caribbean is always a good place to start. just because more than likely you're going to stay around your resort or the beach. Which means there's going to always be like people around. So you're not going to be in like some secluded area.
Right.
Whatever. There's going to be Wi-Fi for you to connect with friends and family back home. So I say test that out first, a place like that, a place that still speaks English. If you don't speak any other languages, start there, maybe like 3 nights, or whatever, and just see like, okay. And once I get there, typically, I'll kind of feel out the environment. Of course, the locals, especially in the Caribbean, they're going to be pushy as far as like trying to sell you stuff.
Right.
Yeah. So it's just like anywhere else you would be if you were at home in the States or wherever, just be, mindful of your surroundings at all times. As a woman at night, maybe carry you a little bit of mace, but just read the rules because some countries actually don't allow different things like that. But just, carry you, some kind of safety mechanism if you are like walking at night or something like that. And of course, always let people know as far as back home, like where you are, check in with somebody at all times as far as like, this is my hotel, I'm going out to dinner, blah, blah, blah. But, for me, I find that solo travel is actually very rewarding. Because you can kind of like see a place on your own and really take it in like on your terms in the way you want to do it.
Yeah, buddy. But you got to watch out for them. You seen the movie Hostel?
Have I? No.
Yeah, they be out there plotting on them damn solo travelers out there trying to steal your organs. You got to make sure your head on the swivel. On the swivel, both ways.
Be mindful where you are, but at the same time, you got to live life too. You can't just be out here living in fear because the United States, compared to what they say, is probably the most dangerous place other than like like Irans and Iraqs and stuff like that. But,
I mean, they be warning people before they come to America, like, look, you've gone to dangerous territory. Be careful. When you get over there, you're going to have to make you a little shank because we can't let you travel over there with one.
Hell no. Then you
get over there, make a shank, and good luck.
Yeah, then you can get shot at school, church, the grocery store. You can get shot calling the cops on somebody else.
And the cops may shoot you.
Yeah, they may shoot your ass if you call.
You got to be careful.
It actually does sound a little bit worse over here, but nevertheless, I was going to ask you too. I was like, you know how they say, I know cats that was in the military. They came back and they was like, yo, this shit popping in Germany. They love niggas over there. How you feel? Is it the same? Do you get that same love? Like, do people celebrate you overseas, or what areas did you feel more celebrated?
I would definitely say, obviously, going back to Africa, you gonna always feel like you're home. Like, and they love to see Black Americans.
Oh my God.
Come back. No matter where you go.
I know. So. I'm not saying oh my God to you. I'm saying oh my God because we have an esteemed colleague in here named Shabu who was just talking about she finna move to Akon City. Now that's some bullshit.
Oh yeah. Well, no, it's really a thing. He just signed the final agreement.
Please
so it really is.
Yeah. I know. He did his thing on his end. I'm talking about her motherfucking transition. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. She ain't transitioning.
Hating ass niggas. Moving on, sis. Who else loved you overbroad?
Let's see. I mean, I would say so. There's a difference. So there's a difference between like loved per se and.
Fetishizing, is that what they call it?
A little bit. I think it's just more of like they're super intrigued because they don't see a lot of us.
Right.
So like especially in Asia, this is if anybody decides they want to move to Asia. It's a very good place to move, very cheap. But you do have to get used to constant stares, people taking your picture, without you asking. The potential for people to, touch your hair if you got braids or something like that, because to them it's like, oh my gosh, it's a foreign thing,
right.
Whatever. But if you have tough skin and you realize like, well, they're not looking at me as like some animal, it's more so like they just have never seen this and they're just super curious. Make that a teaching moment if you can. I mean, there may be a language barrier, but tell them politely, like, no, don't touch my hair, but these are braids. This is what I wear, or whatever. You don't have to be rude about it. I know it may be offensive. Somebody just touch, but I definitely think like that's kind of my my feel for Asia. They're just very curious because all they have a lot of the times is what they see on TV portrayed about us.
Right.
So
That's
to
crazy.
see us in person, I think in their mind, they're trying to like match it all up.
That's so ironic.
And
You a tourist, but you end up the tourist attraction.
basically. Yeah, basically.
With you.
But like I said, I had those teachable moments with, you know, my coworkers because I worked in a public school system in Korea. I taught in elementary school. My kids loved me. You know, they thought I was the coolest thing ever. I mean, they bawled crying when I left. Like, it was crazy. But as far as my coworkers, the adults, you know, a lot of them think they already know Black culture or Black Americans or Americans in general. And so you just kind of have to like have those teaching moments, you know, with people like, no, we're not all rappers and athletes. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, I'm a lawyer back in the United States.
Right.
You know, they're like, oh my gosh, I'm like, yeah, like that's a thing.
Right.
So yeah. Only other place that I would kind of say I wouldn't shy away from it, but the people can be rude. And it's not just to Black people. I think it's to people, period. Is Europe. Certain places in Europe, like your Italy and France mostly. Just sometimes the people can be a little rude, but I've never experienced like any like direct racism or anything like that. No.
Okay. What you was about to say, Ash?
No, it was funny she brought that up. I remember when I was on a plane coming home from college and I was sitting next to this Asian man and we got off the plane, was getting off the plane and he asked if he could take a picture with me. My dumb ass, of course, I'm young and college. I'm like, yeah, sure, let's take a picture. Thinking back on the shit, he probably thought I was Oprah or some shit. I don't know. We was both in coach. I don't know who he thought I was, but that's so funny that you say that. I guess they would think it was weird to see, not weird to see a Black people, but they don't see a lot of Black people over
So
there.
you just fascinating.
Well, Ash,
Yeah,
you got real hair, Ash. You know, so that's probably what he was
I mean,
looking
it's
at.
Brazilian.
So yeah, so when they take your picture, I mean, they're probably sending it to like a cousin, like, oh my gosh, like I met one, you know, whatever.
What?
Look, I might be in somebody's picture frame in Korea. Like, this is my friend from the plane.
It's crazy. Crazy. So, man, Deanna, we appreciate you coming on. Where can people find you and all your other travel hacks that you got going on?
I mostly post everything on my Instagram, so it's at Brokeandabroadlife. Just the way it sounds, Broke, BROKEANDABROAD life, LIFE, on Instagram at Brokeandabroadlife.
Awesome.
Is that a like a double entendre? I'm not don't like no offensive, but it's like a double entendre. Did you mean for that to be that?
So I guess it started because I found flight deals. So I was like, oh, I'm broke, but I'm always abroad. Like,
Okay.
yeah, but not like I'm abroad.
Yeah. I thought you meant that like an entendre. Like I'm like that shit clever right there. That shit gonna hit. That shit gonna hit.
No.
I think it's still gonna hit though. You still gonna rock out. Yeah, we're gonna be following you nevertheless.
All right, thank you so much.
Just leave us with one
All right.
piece of advice that you would give any of your followers, listeners, anything that you want to leave with them before you go.
All I ever tell people is live your life, you know, take the leap, don't be scared, you know, because we only get one. So live it to the fullest.
Word. That's beautiful. Thank you, Mama. Nice to meet you. Have a great one.
All right, have a good one. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, yo. So that was dope. I like that.
I like how we all pulled out our phones. We going someplace to
Oh,
make money.
listen.
I'm
We
saying
traveling.
187 to Dubai, son.
Look, when we and I don't want y'all niggas going
Say
over
what?
there. I don't.
Y'all looked on there already?
Houston though, but if you get to Houston,
And you can find a cheap flight. Yeah, you can find a cheap
she
flight
hang
to
up? You gotta make sure you hang
Houston.
up.
You know what I mean?
to Paris, $158.
I'm going someplace, all right? And she gave some good little hacks and websites, so I hope y'all wrote it down.
I definitely did.
And y'all,
Take it off record, Patty.
we'll see you in the air.
Yeah, most definitely.
I was gonna say I ain't talking in
well,
vain
shit,
now.
we'll goddamn segue the fuck out. We'll segue right back. Rewrite the fuck back.
Let's get this shutter. Oh, let's get this shutter. Oh, let's get this shutter.
Mirror running up them bands, boy.
I need to get this shutter. 35 racks and better. Stop going on my leather. And my team won't let her. I need to flood my bezel. I'm on the next level. I wanna be successful. Put the pedal to the metal. Yeah. To the metal. Put the pedal to the metal. Yeah. 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 My first gear leader, haters in the rear, yeah. Catch up in the lie, yeah. Rockstar, yeah. Make it bands, oh yeah. Cause he always dropping fire. Better tell the boys to quit. Give it up and just please stop trying. Yo, chick want the fix. She be eyeing me, I ain't lying. My name came up quick. Is this all just perfect timing? My weed strand is lit. I'm smoking on that blood diamond. We can throw the fist. Knock him out like I was Tyson. You deep with some grips. I know I'm not frying. Get little bro a brick. He move like I was Simon. Like me in 06. Little nigga was on his grinding. Ready for the lick. I was only with one aligning. Now you on my shit. Him nigga, I'm not stopping. I need to get this cheddar. 35 racks and better. Stop gun on my leather. And my team won't let him. I need to flood my bezel. I'm on the next level. I wanna be successful. Put the pedal to the metal. Yeah, 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 yeah. Put the pedal to the metal. Yeah, 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 yeah. Put the pedal to the metal. Yeah, 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 yeah. Put the pedal to the metal. Yeah, 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 yeah. Put the pedal to the metal. Yeah. Put the pedal to the metal. I get high tea kettle. Bad bitch need several. Won't stop, never settle. I be steady on my job. I be steady working hard. Had to switch the name and star. Now we knowing who we are. Dipping in and out of expensive cars. Either way, yeah, we beat the odds. Now we starting, we live in large. We the one my click and charge. Disrespect, I'm clipping, boy. Disrespect is crippin', boy. Don't wanna have a whipper, boy. Then I bag out my little toy. I just came here to destroy it. Still in my style like soldier, boy. Hold up, Dre. Hold up, wait. All this money that I made. Sipping on Chiefs lemonade. You ain't push over, I'm a renegade. I need to get this cheddar. 35 racks and better. Stop gun on my leather. And my team won't let him. I need to flood my bezel. I'm on the next level. I wanna be successful. Put the pedal to the metal. Yeah, 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 yeah. Put the pedal to the metal. Yeah, 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 yeah. Put the pedal to the metal. Yeah, 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 yeah. Put the pedal to the metal. Yeah, 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 yeah. Put the pedal to the metal. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's No Advisory Podcast, and we back. That was our interview with Miss Deanna, Broke and Abroad. She bestowed some very valuable travel hacks on y'all.
Yes, she did.
Pick up on that shit, man. Secretflying.com, fairdealalert.com, theflightdeal.com, and airfarespot.com, where you can get your travel on for the low ski and live your best life. All right? All right?
Living my best life.
So, without further ado, man, this week's Petty Perspectives, man, I got a lot of shit to say, but we're going to goddamn consolidate it into a few breaths. I just want to talk about one petty adventure I had this weekend too.
What happened?
I went Friday. I got tickets from an undisclosed brother in the room to go to the Case concert.
God bless you.
Yeah.
That's my favorite Case song.
That's it. Now, my shit is the intro, the interlude shit. That nigga interlude used to be hit.
Okay. Oh, I don't remember those.
I didn't want to get personal with you.
Damn.
You. That nigga be body rolling. Yeah.
You already know he was body rolling in the studio.
Yeah. That nigga, your draws was off if you was old enough. If Case was playing, that's just period. First of all,
Okay.
so I'm like, boom, I'm going to the nigga concert. Great.
How was it?
That shit turned into the motherfucking Rico Barrino Recreational Music Workshop. This nigga opened up. First of all, Case was mad late. I was in my shop book. I was really in my shop book.
What happened? You popped off?
Nigga, I'm gonna tell you.
What that mean?
I was in my feelings. And I was like, fuck this nigga mad late. First of all.
Stereotype.
No. If you a nigga on the verge of me not really caring about you and kind of caring about you, you can't
Trying to give you a
time.
chance, yeah.
Be on time. That's the first thing, nigga. Be on time, nigga. It ain't like you done came out with some shit recently. You got a new album coming out. You got a buzz
shit
around
to do.
You ain't been crying on Instagram, having meltdowns like Tyrese. You ain't had no motherfucking marketing machine pushing this shit right here. And you got this nigga, Rico Barrino. First of all, two people came out and opened up. They was the openers, right? Okay.
Who were they?
I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I apologize.
tragic.
One of them was Jay Hans. Jay Hans did his motherfucking thing.
okay.
Shout out to
That's
Jay
what's up.
Hans.
Shout out to Jay
He came out
Hans.
on the show, you know what I mean, a couple weeks ago. So nevertheless, Jay Hans did his motherfucking thing.
You don't
I
know
like
who the
that
other
shit.
one is.
I don't know who the other one is. The other one, I think it was a dope boy from Round Charlotte. I think the other one, and then this one, Rico came out. Rico, the thing about Rico, what you realize is, and I don't even sing, but you realize that, damn, this nigga ain't been working on his craft. like you just realize that this nigga just is going off of raw talent out this motherfucker, and he ain't been working on his craft.
I didn't know. I thought he was just her manager. I didn't think that he sang.
Who's manager?
I think as
Whose
of
manager
recently,
is he?
That's not Fantasia's manager.
Oh, is he now?
was.
That's her brother, right?
Yeah, that's her brother.
He dropped off at the American Idol. We saw a Lifetime movie.
Right.
Okay,
Rico dropped her off down to the audition.
Well, I'm gonna chalk it up to he been busy doing managerial activities because this nigga ain't been singing in the goddamn in the booth.
And
I didn't know he had a song or anything.
He don't have a song. He did have a song. This is what happened. This is what made it so awkward. You ever watch a performance and you feel like you on stage getting booed and like you feel awkward?
Did he get booed?
It wasn't that. It was a little bit worse. It was more Shabu-esque. Shabu-esque. It was like, where Case at? Niggas was screaming. Bitches was screaming.
Why is that like me?
I can't see you nowhere yelling that shit, by the way.
That's some belligerent shit you would do.
No, she wouldn't.
You don't know me at all. You need to stop branding shit with my name incorrectly.
No, nigga, your brand is built. Nigga,
Honestly, I cannot see Shy in no fucking public event talking about, Where Case at?
Both of y'all can suck a dick. I don't give a fuck what y'all can see.
First of all,
Don't fucking matter.
I want to see it first.
I couldn't see that shit.
Second of all,
This nigga's gay. But go ahead.
No, I want to see your dick. Nevertheless,
I wasn't
the
there.
second
What you
thing
did
I wanted
Buffalo
to say
Wild
was, so it took a back because the nigga's mad late. I'm waiting to see. I want to kind of hear what he sound like. Is the nigga fat? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think he is.
No, he look kind of good.
Do he look good?
I think so.
I don't know.
So how was it?
I was curious. I never got to fucking find out. We walked out. I left.
Let me show you a
This
picture.
nigga Rico Marino was doing everybody else's songs. This nigga acted like he was at the cookout. This nigga was remixing
my
niggas'
God.
songs. It was just a live band playing, and it was like, before I let go, yeah.
So, did Case, let me see if Case showed up.
Yeah, I guess summer rain. Always
Did he do Summer Rain? No, he didn't.
That's not Case.
It's not. It's Carl Thomas.
Yeah. He better not been up there singing Carl Thomas and shit.
Washed away a pain. Summer rain.
We just did this
That
last
nigga was
week.
like, hey, my love, do you ever think? I said, this nigga is remixing everybody's song. Yeah, he do the same shit at Red 28. He got a little set that he do. He did this shit.
Petty.
Niggas was booing the nigga. It was an awkward event. I didn't want to go in there. I bought 2 drinks. I spent $30. I'm like, God damn, man, this shit is a rip-off, B.
Would you get some Hennessy?
Shout out to C.O. McClain, man, for passing on the goddamn tickets, man. That was a good...
Now, you just said you weren't going to reveal your source.
Oh, it was
God
at
damn
the
it, fuck that
Fillmore.
shit,
Okay.
dude. Yeah, he
was
he
at
told
the
me it was
Fillmore.
at the Fillmore. That was another thing, son.
It wasn't at the Fillmore?
Yeah, I threw you under the bus, son. I'm going to tell you why I'm mad, son. Yo,
Tell him why you mad,
the
son.
nigga said it was at the Fillmore, right?
That's
Where
what
was
it
it
said.
at?
That shit was at the Underground, son.
That's the same thing.
No, it's not,
It
man.
is.
The Fillmore was next door. They had the white people. They had Nah, I know.
Y'all know
they
Petty prefers
It's at
the
the
company of
Underground, yeah.
whites.
Nah,
He
I went
prefers
over
the
there to
company of
Fillmore
whites.
With my tickets, I was happy. I said it with
Conviction.
conviction. You know
There
what I'm
you go.
saying?
I got you.
I was like, yeah, Case. Boom. He was like, oh no. This is... White boy was like, he threw me 2 fingers. Hey, ass. She threw me 2 fingers like this. He was like, oh no. We're next door. This is growing flowers right here. I'm growing flowers.
They was
nigga.
not
What the
called
fuck?
Growing Flowers.
What the fuck would they call? I bet you it was just a band
I bet
called
you it is Growing Flowers. I'm about to Google it right now.
What was born? Whoever the fuck they
Charlotte-based
was.
performing group.
So we did all that. You didn't
Yeah.
even get to see the concert, and I
Nah,
still
fam.
don't know what happened with Aaron Hernandez.
My cast is hurting, so I just wanted to shed light
So
on that.
wait a minute, Case didn't never show up.
I
No,
don't
he
know.
left. So I don't know.
I walked the fuck out. I said I gave up on Case. That nigga had.
So
45
listeners,
minutes
if
for me.
Case showed up, tag us in his performance from the underground in
From the
Charlotte.
underground.
Let's not get him mistaken for the Fillmore.
That shit
Even
was
though it's one and the
underground.
same. Goddamn, don't do the underground like that now.
Yeah.
It's a reputable establishment.
Whatever.
It is. I've seen good shows at the Underground.
Yeah.
I just didn't feel like standing up for no goddamn Case. That's what it was. I, didn't
Well,
wanna
I would
stand
like
up.
a nice table
Rock
seat
all
while
night.
enjoying some food.
Right, and you got to get VIP to get that shit. So
And you're not gonna pay VIP for Case.
Oh, man, and at the point it was in the show, niggas had paid VIP for Rico Barrino.
If CEO wouldn't have gave you them tickets, you wouldn't been down to the underground.
Exactly. That's a fact.
That would have went unknown. That's what the fuck would have happened. In other news, goddamn, shout out to Conor McGregor. He won the UFC.
He did. That was a fucking blood. You know what? I love boxing, but that UFC shit I can't take.
But he the funny thing is he won the fight in 40 seconds.
That 40
nigga
seconds.
Looked like he had been getting his ass whooped all day.
Cause Conor McGregor went in.
He looked like Martin when he fought Hearns. Remember that shit?
I want to fight no more.
That shit was real. Yes.
No, Gina, I love you.
Hat on. He got stopped by his own horse.
Like, oh, baby, come out. You look fine.
Like, oh, Gina. Shout out to Crazy.
Can I have a kiss?
He came out strong. He came out as a little retirement.
Can I say something, Patty? I know this your perspective and shit, but what pisses me off about the shit, how these motherfucking Americans sit up here wear that fucking Irish ass motherfucking flag, bitch.
Yeah.
Y'all are from a fucking America, and y'all might not like the shit like I don't, but I bet y'all I'd have been there not repping no fucking Ireland.
Exactly.
What the fuck?
Hold on, wait a minute.
I would have been in there with an American flag around my thing like a shawl.
Nigga,
I don't play that shit.
If
All you Americans.
If an African nigga named Zimbutu was in that bitch,
I'd have had his flag
you'd
on
have
my
had his
shawl.
flag
You
on,
right about
man.
that.
Shit, so
I would have.
I can't even get mad at the ginger beards. I can't
Fuck
get mad
them.
at
I would have had my American flag on like fuck McGregor. I don't like him.
I feel you. Speaking of that, this sports, just keeping it in the news, but it's sports and it's kind of drama, it's hot drama. The Aaron Hernandez documentary came out on Netflix recently, and it's one of the more disturbing ones. I think the NFL probably won't want another special like this to be done.
Hell no.
It just shows you how powerful sports is in America, number one. And number two, how a lot of cats that play football are have to hide themselves. Me and Sha was talking about this earlier. We were talking about the Will Smith interview on the Breakfast Club, whatever. And they were talking. He was saying something about how you have to be your
authentic or your best self.
Be your authentic self. Sometimes the representative that we present to the world is efficient for us. It pays our bills. It saves our lives. It gives us opportunities. It creates relationships that enhance what we do. But also, it takes away from who we are, our pursuit of happiness.
Right.
So in this documentary, it's a lot of cats that's coming out the closet.
I'm like,
Aaron.
shit.
They coming out on niggas like it's.
What you mean?
So so he had a childhood friend.
Okay.
That he grew up with that came out on this documentary.
They came out and said he's gay.
It wasn't like his coming out show, but
I don't know what the fuck.
So was he saying that him and Aaron was sleeping together?
Yes.
It was like, so he was
in high school.
Okay.
Aaron Hernandez was the quarterback in high school. He was the tight end.
No, Aaron Hernandez was the tight end. He was the quarterback.
Okay.
And their dads were Dennis Hernandez. Aaron's father was the running back in the day at the same high school they both went to, and this boy's father was the quarterback.
So
as well.
Okay. So I see the correlation or whatever.
Yeah.
But looking at them on the outside, looking in, they'd have been looking like in your high school, two boys that was just the best of friends, always hanging out at each other's house. You wouldn't have looked at that shit no other way. But they literally said like, we fucked with girls. We had on all outside appearances, we fucked with girls. But when it was just us two alone, we fucked. That was my man. Like they considered each other to be in a relationship.
Well,
That's more common.
It was more complicated than that. Like they denied the sexual the liking it, right?
In public.
Yeah. They kind of. He even said, he was like, after we did it, we were like, fuck this, man.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck,
They
like
probably
did somebody see us? Did
came and
somebody
then
catch
punched
us?
each other.
Yeah, like that type of shit.
So did they keep doing it though?
Yeah.
Yeah, they kept doing
so
it,
they're
though.
gay. Go ahead.
Well, yeah, it is what it is. Like with that situation, like the nigga he had this deep secret that he wanted to keep.
You saying Aaron
Can I
Hernandez
ask
had
you
this
something,
secret?
Patty?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, and a lot of other football players like kind of came out in this little situation, not well known, but just some name.
Just saying that
niggas.
they were fucking Aaron Hernandez too.
No, that they was just gay football players that put on a persona that they were hard
And
and,
they were
everything.
from that
Yeah,
area.
but
They were from that
that's
area
been a
where he
big
was
thing.
from.
Homophobia is huge in the NFL, is it not?
Well,
Yeah,
that's
it
what
is.
I wanted to ask you, Patty, being that you have saw the Netflix thing. Do you think at the beginning, because evidently watching this shit, you see that Aaron Hernandez had a whole bunch of demons outside of what was going on the football field that he was dealing with. Do you think, like, at the beginning, because he said this relationship with his high school little fling happened in high school or whatever at the beginning, do you think, like, if he had talked to his dad was accepting of it? Because I think his whole fear of coming out was his dad, because his dad was like a hometown hero. He had won several state championships where they're from. He was called the king. Like, everybody respected his dad. So I think his biggest fear was for his dad to know if he was a gay man. So what if he had came out and his dad was like, you know, I don't like this shit. I might not agree with it, but I'm going to accept the fact that my son is fucking gay or whatever. And he was able to get that out.
Would that have stopped the suicide?
Not the suicide, because it was so much other shit, girl. Like, being gay was the least of his issues.
Because he killed somebody.
He killed several people.
He killed.
I gotta watch this documentary.
You gotta watch it.
He killed two guys. He killed two guys.
And his relationship with his mother ended up being strained and everything.
That was very strange. I think it was always that way. I think he lost respect for his mom
because she ended up.
She brought. His father died, and she brought another man to the courtroom, and she didn't even really want to come to the courtroom. He calling her from the jail, like, yeah, mom, you know, you can come to the court. She's like, I'll come the first day, so you know they know I'm supporting you and everything. But
she brought a man,
and then I'm gonna come like
not only a man. It was like the man. Wasn't that man like his dad's good friend?
I don't know.
And his dad had recently. Yeah, his dad. When his dad died when he was in high school, his dad died when he was like 17. That guy that his mom is with to this day, he was the friend of the family. And so it was like he was fucking waking up and seeing this dude fucking cook breakfast and shit, and his dad just recently died, and you're like with this friend of the family.
That's like This Is Us. Y'all don't watch This Is Us on NBC?
Yeah, that's exactly
like
what it is. And so it fucked with him. It was like all this shit adding up to the shit that's going on. Like, I don't like to blame shit. Like, you are the cause of the shit you do. Right. But it's like you gotta think about what led up to this. Like, don't nobody wake up wanting to kill a motherfucker.
So what did y'all get from this? What's the moral of the story? What did y'all get from the documentary?
For me, I just feel like it was things leading up to what triggered this. Dealing with that trauma that you deal with at football, with the head trauma and everything. Like, they said in some instances he would be in like situations where you should be crying and stuff, he would be stoic and he wouldn't have no emotion. So I think for me, what it showed me is like these motherfuckers on the field, they're getting hit in the head, they're dealing with all this shit, but they're not really dealing with it.
They're not
and then when they're done playing football,
they take it out
end
on
up
the world.
committing suicide. Like they showed the guy, what's his last name?
Junior Seau.
He ended up killing himself. He shot himself in the heart, so they're able to research his brain because he knew he was fucked up. Yeah. He was like, I want y'all to be able to study this because I was having all type of crazy ass thoughts. So I'm gonna kill myself because I can't go on.
And the crazy
but
thing
study
about
my brain and figure out why the fuck we're going through this shit.
Yeah, and the crazy thing about Shah, he wasn't he was like fell off. Like he was a Hall of Fame linebacker. Everybody knew his name. Shit ain't bad, ain't happened, and he just killed himself like that. You know what I'm saying? So, but nevertheless, what I got out of the situation is that number one, your demons is gonna be your demons regardless of how much money you know what I'm saying.
Right. Yeah, your money can't take away your demons. That's the fact. That's why mental health and all of that, the awareness of it is at such a peak now. That's awesome. You have to work to get rid of those things, or not get rid, but deal with them. Sorry, go ahead.
Two, like you see how the impact of raising a child has, like it always reiterates the importance raising a child in a certain type of environment, and the environment that he raised himself in. Of course, he couldn't share that, like you said, Ash. He couldn't share. Aaron Hernandez couldn't share the information of him having those homosexual thoughts or interactions, whatever the case may be, with his dad. His dad was ultra alpha male, second generation. Shit. What was it? Puerto Rican, or from
first generation
Puerto Rican. He came over here when he was very young with his parents.
Made something out of nothing.
Played football. Went to the University of UConn. Graduated from there. Kind of all American family type, like American dream type situation. You know,
he didn't go in the NFL though. His dad did.
His dad, and you remember the part where young Aaron wanted to, he was like 6 or 7 years old, he wanted to be a cheerleader.
Right.
And his dad was like, I will fucking beat the cheerleader out of you.
Yeah,
what the fuck? I'll smack the cheerleader out of you.
That's what he said.
Yeah, I'll smack the faggot out of you. Like, so...
It was deep. It was a deep joint. It just really said that. I really want to shout out Shayana Jenkins, the baby mom, the mother of Aaron Hernandez's child, because she held that.
Petty
shit
would like
down.
to shout her out.
She held the shit down.
You would not. in whatever you with what you know with what you saw,
why you
would
want
not
to shout her out?
I'm not shouting her out. At the end of the day, it's a difference between being loyal and down and being dumb. You know what I'm saying? Her sister dated the guy that Aaron Hernandez shot and killed. So she was doing, she pretty much had to choose between her family and sticking with Aaron. And she stuck with Aaron. Now me, on the other hand, you know, people call that being a down ass chick.
Yeah.
I gotta stick with my family. Like, you know what I'm saying? Under
Family
these
gonna be there
circumstances, look at Aaron now. He's
right, he's
dead.
gone.
He
Right.
had all type of shit going on, and she turned her back on her family. My family would take me back, but who's to say her family would?
Right.
And I couldn't blame them for not, because she turned her back on them in a sense during the trial. She pretty much said, "Fuck y'all, I'm gonna stick with my man," and you can do that up to an extent. If you're engaged to a person, I understand you having to hold your family down. You have a child with this person, but you don't totally cut your other family off because they disagree with it. You got to find a way to make them two interming. If you can't, you better fucking choose your family. I'm sorry.
It's crazy because I mean they both were supporting their men. You know what I'm saying? Like she was there for hers, and he was there for, like, okay, yeah, her man happened to be accused. Aaron Hernandez happened to be accused, you know, of it. But I mean, kind of, it's like how do you support that your man did that? Like that's like, for her to go on that side, that would have just ultimately
she
condemned
threw
him.
the
Now,
gun
we
away.
all-
That she knows where the murder weapon
I saw
is.
that
where
on
it's
social
her
media.
It's her sister's husband, and you know where the murder weapon is that killed your sister's husband. You're not saying shit. I'm sorry, whoever my husband may be, you're getting fucking Tom. At least telling my sister. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I hear you. Everybody got their own opinions.
They got a line.
Niggas love riders and shit like that
They
when
do.
they don't.
That
Y'all
shit is-
love shit.
that
And
like
I
shit-
that.
get it.
yeah,
I would
because
want
it doesn't
somebody
always
like
go-
that, but that's dumb as hell.
Yeah,
I
because
can't
it
be
doesn't
that
it doesn't
bitch.
always go that bad.
When you ride, it don't always.
It don't always
Most
go
of- nigga, when
It
you
don't-
ride,
you
Taking a chance, you might get a
Listen.
scratch,
Be
or you might
okay.
get your fucking be in a body cast. Who
Okay,
knows?
listen.
Yeah.
When you're riding and die.
Anyways.
I'm going to watch it tonight. I have my
gonna watch
Netflix
it?
that I do not use, even though I pay for it. So I will be watching this tonight.
It's like
So-
3 parts.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm not watching it tonight.
Yeah. Well, you gotta watch. You gotta watch. You gotta
You're
watch
gonna
one
watch
episode.
the first one and you're gonna be like, "Fuck, what the fuck is next?" What could?
I'm off tomorrow, so I might as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody off
Shout out
tomorrow,
to
man.
MLK Day.
Yeah. Shout
Yeah.
out to MLK.
You know,
man.
but she's
overtime.
working, right?
Label
I know.
tonight, man. Fuck with your boy. Yeah, I mean,
You going to label
Rusty.
tonight?
I might be out there swing through there. I got a
Oh,
couple
can I
events
come
to
with you?
swing through. We gonna see what's up. We gonna see how you do. You know what I'm saying?
No, I never do nothing. I ain't doing nothing.
You got babysitter shit. Let's ride.
I do. She's with her dad. Yes, we got that squared away.
We riding. We riding.
Shot
then.
going well.
Well, this is No Advisory Podcast, man. And this your boy next door, the dude from school to jerk at work, Patty.
Girl, shot bud.
Girl, Ashby.
And we out this bitch.
Bang.
You're now locked in 718 Terror.
Wake up, this is your broadcast. Listen up, wake up, this is your broadcast. Tune into them vibes, we giving all that. You know, school in session and we ain't giving no hall pass. So, wake up, this is your broadcast. Listen up, wake up, this is your broadcast. Tune into them vibes, we